Hey, what's going on? So yeah, I'm recording last episode's intro and this episode's intro on the same day. Hey, if you noticed that, that means you're actually watching. If not, then well, now you know. Anyway, so episode 5 of KOTOR 1, season 2,
Got there.
got there. Call back to last week's last week. I'm so used to doing. By the way, I do a radio show. We haven't done it all this month, but I do. So you can check that out. It's called Nobody's Ask, and you can also check my band out. I know this is a video game thing, but like it would be way cooler if you checked my band out. I'm just throwing that out there. This episode we finish up on Dantooine. We discover the star map. We discover the mission of the game, and we take a small detour to a space station, and we set up. Yeah, we get ready to get into the game. But anyway, as always, do all the liking and the subscribing and the slapping and the demolishing or the whatever YouTubers do.
Tickle the like button. Information in the doobly doo.
Yeah, yeah. And again, like my band. Damn it. You want to do the thing now, Gide?
What?
What is recommended? Okay. That one.
What?
Ah, yes, the caves. This may, fuck with stream a little bit, and if it does, I apologize. Because of this shit right there.
Time to rumble.
Ones that are actually attacking.
You asked for
You'll pay.
this. You asked for this.
What, baby?
Here. Here.
What, baby?
Here.
What? Yeah.
You like that?
Even. Oh. Okay.
You like that? You asked for this. Let's go!
Just dial. Just dial.
How'd you like that?
Take, huh?
Honest. Part kind of stuff. That's really is.
Yes? Sure.
God damn it. That is...
What? Take that.
Oh. I don't know. Hello, friends. Don't mind me, just, getting my ass handed to me. But how are you? Oh. Oh, shit. You be good. Good.
What?
Here to happy vibe you up. Well, I appreciate that.
Sure.
We'll always appreciate the vibes. Yeah, just a little bit. Trouble I wasn't quite expecting, but you know, whatever.
Just die!
Let's go!
Got any mind? I do have plenty in mind. I didn't think about placing him until too late.
How'd you like that?
Self left and place in mind. Have the albino man. Ooh, there you go. That's a good one.
You asked for this! How'd you like that?
What, baby? Partzilla missionary. Alright, time to go through all these again. That should open. Come on, guy. Fine, pass this one. There we go. Proud of me. Found slight love. Uh-huh. There. What qualifies as a slight love? There it is. Called bashing camera ethics, so creepy things never have. Exactly. And also, there's, you know, lightsaber crystals in them, and those things sell pretty well. They do, though. They do. Okay. zombie.
You asked for this!
I could definitely use some better shots. Would be great. No music. I mean, I can do music. I tend to keep it off just because I'm playing a game, but make can make music happen. There we go.
Take that!
We are the voiceless, shouting for our lives at the top of our lungs. We are the broken, picking up the pieces like a fighter on the run. We are the first ones in and the last ones out, till the sun comes up, till they shut us down. We are jaded, but we all come alive when the fire ignites. We all come alive when the fire ignites. We all come alive when the fire ignites. We are the warriors.
Not the music I was expecting. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I forgot I turned the music off because it was like super loud or something.
We are the fire, we are the storm, we are the lions, can you hear us roar? We are the warriors, and we're taking over.
There we go. Figured my life out. Well, so can I. I don't know what happened to my stealth thing, though. Oh, that's what I'm missing is the belt. I forgot.
I'll
Yeah?
avoid what I can.
Yeah, these are Mandos. Hi, hello. Sneak right past you. Yeah, I my friends can help me. That'd be great.
How'd you like that? You asked for this. You asked for
What, baby? Alright. Human Arc. And back. And it's like I never lost my health. Yeah. Now I have some plans. Baby girl. Yeah.
I'll avoid what I can. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. I'll avoid what I can.
What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to get like way better at this. My baby.
Firing with my mother and brother to bring down a church.
Why are you doing that?
How'd you like that?
I mean,
Because this person intentionally and deliberately did their team as they're being petty, so they want to bring down the
ah,
head of the church.
got it. Oh no. Girl, you're gonna need to fucking. Oh no. Oh girl. That. Secondly. That.
That. Oh!
Sure.
Take that. Ha!
Come on.
Ha!
I go to snow, get it? I know. Son of a bitch. Fucking got there. Save. Fucking got there. Alright, y'all.
So, a heavy metal church is using Northridge local school district facilities to hold their services.
Mm-hmm.
If they say no, guess who's getting a lawsuit for violating the First Amendment? And all of this is part of the master plan. Because the school district would never allow them to do that. Instead, they would just kick the Christian church out.
Yep.
Which is all we want.
Exactly. Yeah. Not sure where my vape went. Back to the grove. Alright, my guy. Don't want one of them. Good. Don't need any other colors because I'm gonna stick with the blue. That. Okay. There's those. Those. I think I already have a shield disruptor, so we're good on that. Bye. Got going on. All of the beautiful things. I have all your grenades.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart. My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Time to rumble.
Take that!
What's the deal with the Mandalorian?
You'll pay.
How'd you like that? I'll avoid what I can.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Oh no. Well, that didn't go well at all.
Yeah?
Hey, mission. You wanna fucking
Time
help
to
me?
rumble.
That's fine.
No one's gonna see this mission. No one's gonna see this mission. You'll pay.
How'd you like that?
Oh no. Ready. Oh no. Not great. Oh. Right side, I know what I
Yes? Ah, I will add your... Ready?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
So. Sell the crystals. Don't need. Clear one. Special ones. That.
My droid is still missing. I can... My droid?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just... it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're not getting hung up on all this. The past is in the past, you know?
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Greetings, young apprentice. As you...
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, She walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
He's a Jedi now, okay there? Got another one extra. Got it.
If you have questions, you should direct them to...
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know? Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that? Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
If Shen Matali has not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards. I'm here.
Alright. There's a Sentinel. One of them. Yowers. On awareness. Skills. Another awareness one. Hit that save game real quick.
What can I do?
Okay.
What?
Got there.
Force fights with me!
Bye. Oh, yeah.
What can I do?
Huh?
What?
Ah.
Now this is what
I will add your head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes?
I'm here.
Yes?
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 Alright, let's go find a bitch.
What can I do?
Why can't I?
You're
Oh shit.
Huh?
Okay.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Nope.
I'm here.
Yes?
Yes?
What?
What can I do?
What?
Yes?
Yes?
Yeah?
There we go. Got there.
Sure.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet? Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. Again, I thank you.
You said lightsabers I'll go ahead and part with. Nothing.
So be it. Yes.
Turn to the even halt. And go right back.
What?
Save.
Sharky King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Lipa Ak Inkoku. Da Huma Botenya Go Juju Biti. Just Grogito Patslimo.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while this monument to the power of the Star Forge was constructed. Slaves were executed and a reprogram served should a builder return knowledge. And for resolutions of the system's outermost planet around the sun since the builder's life.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else. The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life. Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Yes?
Yeah? Yes?
The Force fights with me! Yes? There, take it. You cannot win. There. Let's make this quick.
Yes?
That's good.
Sure.
There. The Force fights with me.
Sure.
win, yes?
What?
Yes?
What?
You cannot win.
What?
There, take it.
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Oh, shit.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and Hizmanan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Become a Jedi, they say.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us, I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. On which planet were you born? Excellent. Your current age is? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
All right. Not what I want to do, but it'll get me where I want to go.
Yeah, what do you want? You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned. I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
다 공주 스탁 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주 이따 뭐동가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주춧 먹으시아 본가 몰라 원하 직네 바물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스 론다 디호동가 군 한가비 오통 하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bongualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindupopo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulira. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. 다 공주 스탁 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주 이따 뭐동가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주춧 먹으시아 본가 몰라 원하 직네 바물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스 론다 디호동가 군 한가비 원하 쿤베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 누노덱 Tuknin chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun idahadonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga kunkabe. Mucho shakpakat. Kienono namapaule rachikun. Ronda dihodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunodek. Tuknin chatukune mulerabes. 다 공주 스탁 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주 이따 뭐동가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주춧 먹으시아 본가 몰라 원하 직네 바물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스 통 하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타 포에 티키토 돌파 다 본과레어 간도나 주춧 같이 주 이따 돈도가 유말리다 꾸또 돈 지라물라네 닌두보보 원가 쿰비스장 바 물레라 카치군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 슬리모포도나 룬디호둥가 쿠훈카베 위 이타난다야다 와타 유마 와마 후후난데틱 아 셔뚱니 바토가 와노 쿠스베 칭 팔라물레 동케 룬다 디호동가 군헌카비 Wanna kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunodek tuknin chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun idahadonga iking kuno ba mulerachikun slimopodonar rundihodunga kuhunkabe. Kachikun idahadonga ikinkuno ba mulerachikun slimopodonar rundihodunga kuhunkabe wi itanandayata wata yuma wama huhunandetik a shatungni batoga wano kuspe ching palamule donke Runda dihodonga kun hankabi Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba Kachikun itahodonga, ikinkunu bamulera chikun. Slimopodona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tuknin chatukune mulerabes. We itanandayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nandatik. Shatung ni patoga. Wanakuspe ching palamule donke. Ka chikun itahodonga. Ikinkunu bamulera chikun. Slimopodona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Kachikun itahodonga, ikinkunu.
Alright, baby.
Achuta, ronda di hodong, jedabadwa ka, jedab
Alright, let's see. What don't I? Play. Go. I don't know what I got rid of. Fine. Attack. Oh, that's right, because I have, Grab a stack real quick.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Mucha Shakapaka. Mucha Shakapaka. Mucha Shakapaka. Mucha Shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tonki. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucha Shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucha Shakapaka. Mucha Shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucha Shakapaka. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucha Shakapaka. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucha Shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonana. Mucha Shakapaka. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucha Shakapaka. Mucha Shakap. Tong abuk shami no nok.
What is it?
Some leveling. Healing powers. Awareness. Power. Precision.
Yes?
Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikota Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kinba Nikcha Lora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun Kin, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune, Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha Na Chupornibo, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune, or Tong Hitwama Ji Aki Inko Tun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Dorcha. Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune, Portang Hiwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Dorcha, Chachiska, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog, Ichuta, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Pampa Ki Mulira Kun King, Chan Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikota Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kimba Nikcha Lora Kun, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog, Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, or Tong Hitwama Ji Aki Inko Tun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Dorcha, Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha Na Chupornibo, Kun Muliras Limo Poiwanga, Tong Hitwama Ji, Human Ak In Ikatune, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune, Portang hi mama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Di chuba ji konka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kimba ni chalora kun.
Yes.
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan. Tong hit wama ag I inkotune, portang hi wama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangit wama jikona. Tongkit pa no kun nek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangit wama ji human ak in ikatune. Ki mulira kun king. Tong hit wama ag I inkotune. Ki mulira. Tong chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira. Tong hit wama jikona. Tong kipa non kunek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga tang itwama ji human ak in ikatune. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama ak inkotune, potang hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Di chuba ji konka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kimba nik chalora kun. Tong hitwama ag I inkotune. Portang hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Di chuba ji konka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kimba nik chalora kun. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag I inkotune.
What?
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me. I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own. Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most, Saul. With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Updated all of the crew, I guess. SWAT is as big as mine. Worst Nightmare 076. Welcome in. I think Cannon Order got a Dantooine, right? Dantooine. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, welcome in. Just getting going. I'm actually just about to get off too. usually stream weekdays from about 4 to 7 Eastern time, Indiana time. You can buy my favorite companion. Oh, yeah. I too love HK. He's great, and I appreciate his character in every aspect.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Indeed.
A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Went out and around. But, yeah. Unfortunately, we are at the end of stream. So, but I will be back tomorrow at 4. The Great Dragon Pearl, yeah.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Too, but it depends on if you're one that has some dark side points. This one we are definitely trying to stick towards the light side.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it. No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an
attempted sabotage by a rival company. Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Dantooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it. Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine soup tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however. Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals. The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Dantooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. That's not much information. Could you tell me more? A star map? That's old holotech, isn't it? Not much reason to outfit this dry rock with tech like that. You could ask around, but for something like that, you'll probably have to go digging. I wouldn't know where to begin. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. It depends on what as you wish.
Alrighty. Let's see. And that is gonna actually be it for me. Thank you, Worst Nightmare 076 for popping in. I'll drop a follow. My name is and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Not that one. That one.